We're here at the screening of Sketch. Really strange around here. We are here for the screening of Sketch. You guys are here volunteering for Sketch, but you've not watched the film, have you?
No, we haven't.
What have you heard about it?
There's monsters and a little girl draws them and they come to life, so I'm excited to see what it's going to be like.
What are you expecting?
Maybe a bit of fright, get a bit scared.
Expecting some laughter and a bit of woo!
I think it's going to be a fun film, action-packed.
I know the girl drops a sketchbook in a pond and her drawings come to life, so that sounds pretty cool.
And the interactions and havoc that can ensue.
But I think it's going to be like some good laughs.
Do you know much about the theme of the film? What the film's actually about?
I haven't.
No,
Don't know.
not really.
So if I say where it says that, release your inner monsters.
I think we all have that, the monster, the angel in us. So, yeah, sometimes that comes out as, when I'm in mum mode, like, there it is.
How do you think you can express your emotions in a positive way?
I think finding something that you enjoy, like a hobby. I enjoy baking and reading and writing, and also watching a film. I think just to kind of lose yourself in another world helps a lot, and maybe talking it out with other people to get another perspective I think is quite helpful as well.
Talking about it. That's just you own it and you talk about it. Yeah, I also agree. Like having little one-to-ones, maybe just writing things down as well.
There's a lot of creativity going on here and drawing of monsters and things. Are you creative?
I'm a musician by background.
So how has your creativity and your music helped you in life?
Oh, that's a great question. I think my creativity has helped in different ways. It provides an escape, expanding my mind to solve problems, and different ways of communicating with people, being able to express things in a different way where words fall short.
What about somebody who would say they're not creative?
Otherwise, on a simple level, I just encourage them to start playing, pick up a pen and doodle, tap the table, do something, anything creative. Just grab some ingredients and go in the kitchen and just see what you come up with. It might be a disaster, but you'll be being creative and you'll find a process. Something changes, something happens, you'll think differently as a result.
You mentioned something about a family member having art therapy. Can you describe, why that process was beneficial, or if it was beneficial?
Yeah, so one of my kids was going through a tough time a couple of years ago, and they were able to get art therapy through school, and it was transformational for them. It was, I think, the fact that it wasn't contrived. It's something that they did anyway through drawing, and just having the drawing being able to frame a conversation. Which wasn't probing, but just some gentle open questions about that's interesting, tell me about that and what's going on here. And obviously, as parents, I wasn't part of that. That was between them and the therapist. But it was transformational. That's what I noticed with them, that it really brought out a lot. And it also helped open up a different kind of conversation between me and my child as well.
When you get angry, sad, or scared, put it in here, where it can't hurt anyone.
Is everything okay?
It's great to hear how just being able to have a tool that enables us to have those conversations, because children can't always express what they're feeling.
That's exactly it. To tap us when you can't express something, you don't know where to start. Even if it's just not necessarily just not being able to express, but not even realizing we're feeling and thinking certain things, and that will somehow come out unconsciously through our artistic practice, whatever that might be.
We wanted to make a movie that had something you could resonate and connect with.
When I'm upset or going through some things, I turn to all kinds of art, like drawing, so I definitely relate to that.
Doing hobbies, things I love, help me process things that are especially troubling in my life. So, for example, like music, talking to my friends, going out, is definitely something that I feel really helps processing hard times in my life. I think most teenagers nowadays probably resort to phones and stuff. So I think, it's being out with friends and doing things that are actually really worthwhile is really helpful to deal with your problems and stuff like that.
You can love your kids so much, at the same time be terrified about you. These emotions can coexist.
Sometimes I draw, sometimes I do different things. I usually talk with my mum when I need to process things.
Is talking to someone that you can trust and writing things down to process everything that's going on. Just put it down on paper.
We know that quite often females will talk. Generally speaking, guys don't so much. So I just wanted to get from your perspective.
I think men are certainly opening up at the moment for their mental health, and just in general, kind of It doesn't mean that everyone is, but there has definitely been an increase in men who are talking about their mental health.
It's a movie about feeling feelings and not being afraid of that, even when they are giant monsters threatening to kill you.
Film has just finished. Credits are rolling. What did you think?
It was so good. I think it handled the theme of grief really well. I think that was unexpected, but I loved it. It was like 10/10.
How would you describe it in like 1 or 2 sentences?
Bringing kids' imagination to life, and it's really amazing to see.
I think it's about embracing your inner feelings and knowing how to deal with them. Yeah. Well, I had a few moments of laughter, so yes, I was looking forward to that. Wasn't disappointed. It's good.
The importance of acknowledging grief, I think, is quite an important one as well. I didn't expect that, like the importance of grief and the power of the creative mind, or the mind in general.
Okay, so we've just come out of the film. How would you sum it up in 1 or 2 sentences?
Oh wow, exciting, heartfelt, authentic. Yeah, it was really touching, and it was really nice to see how kids were being empowered by getting in touch with their emotions and using art to express that.
Yeah, it made me like really sad. Yeah, in some bits it does get quite emotional, especially for the girl.
It's always kind of been her thing, right? Drawing.
All kids like to draw.
I want everyone to support this platform, plug into what they're doing because they are phenomenal. And remind me of the name of your book, please.
My book. Have a look. Make sure it hasn't got a name in it.
This says discern the time, and I think, can you hear the call to be positioned for purpose? Get this book so you can discern the times.